Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Saket, for joining us today. Really appreciate you trusting us at Handle Properties with your transaction. If you don't mind sharing a little bit about who you are and I guess what you were doing property-wise before joining Handle.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm a senior product manager. I work at Woolies. My wife is a lighting consultant. She works at a lighting design company. We have a toddler. He's going to be 3 years in August now. And yeah, in our property journey, we had purchased one property before in Townsville, which did really well. And yeah, we just wanted to get into a second property and see how can we increase our portfolio. That's when we came across you guys, and Handle was super helpful, and we were able to secure our second property in Mildura.
Yeah, fantastic. And if you don't mind sharing, what was the biggest frustration, I guess, before coming to us to invest on your own?
Yeah, I guess the biggest, not frustration as such, but the biggest gap that I see is I obviously have a full-time day job and I cannot give the time and effort that you guys are able to provide with insights around suburbs, insights around properties, or just the biggest asset I found was that I obviously can't have the reach to get all of the unlisted or what's the
Yep.
word, off market properties.
Off market, yes, yes.
So that's what I don't have access to that, and that's super useful to get insights on which suburbs have potential to grow, which suburbs should I even look at, because if without that I'm literally looking at entirety of Australia, and that's so much.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. And with the team, there was myself, AJ, and Tommy. Maybe if you could share a little bit about what your experience was, I guess, from the beginning all the way up until settlement across the team at Handle.
Yeah, super positive. I mean, from the get-go itself, I like the fact that you were able to cater the property and the search based on what our needs were, what our strategic goal was towards where we wanted to be in the next few years. So it's not a one set rule for everyone. It obviously matters, and it's a custom-based program or a portfolio division, if you may.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that fact. The other one is super supportive throughout the whole process. Even initially, when we were trying to find a property, and we went back and forth about a couple of things. I like the fact that you were supportive in understanding uh, our concerns as well, and not just push down property down our throat. Just because it was the first one available, we had a bit of searching process as well, which I appreciate. So I didn't feel that I was being rushed into anything.
Yeah, fantastic. And if you don't mind sharing, tell us a little bit about the property that we purchased and I guess the first couple of months of ownership.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even been a couple of months. It's been a few days actually. Yeah, but I like the fact that we got a house. We got a house that, like, essentially, to start off, we got a house which is amazing, a London house. I was pretty stuck up on the fact that we saw some earlier properties which I mentioned where we got a back and forth where we had four bedrooms and one bathroom, and I was a bit stuck up on the fact that I wanted at least two bathrooms because personally saying I wouldn't have rented or purchased the property for myself to live in if it was just one bathroom amongst four bedrooms. So yeah, coming back to the Mildura property, yeah, it's a house in Mildura, four bedrooms, two bathrooms, massive space. I think about 798 square meters.
Yeah.
Uh, it's a recently renewed house, which is obviously good because there's not a lot of work to be done. Uh, Another positive was the tenants already were staying there, so we didn't have to go through the process of finding a new tenant. We were also able to increase the rent by your recommendation, which was obviously helpful for us in the repayments. Overall, very happy with the suburb, the house, and overall infrastructure that's coming into the place.
Yeah, fantastic. And who would you say Handle Properties is the right fit for?
Anyone, I would say, Handle Properties is the right fit for anyone beginning their investment journey. uh, Essentially, obviously, with the new changes, you need someone to handhold you. uh, I definitely, even though I was one property in myself, I found it helpful to get new insights. Anyone who is beginning in their property journey or portfolio journey, 1 or 2 properties down, uh, they would really benefit with Handle. And obviously, anyone who does not have any properties and just want to get into the business, that then it's just a super valuable experience.
Yeah, fantastic. And is there anything that you learned in the process that you didn't know before?
So much. I actually didn't know so many things. I mean, this is the first. I mean, my first property that I bought was obviously the first one. So it was a very basic transaction as to like, all right, I put in money. This is my money, and then the down payment goes, the loan gets assigned. Very straightforward. But this one was tricky because we had to use the equity of the old property. So lots of new things that we learned as to how does that work? How do banks allocate? How does valuation come back? So yeah, lots of new things. And I guess once we get the third one, we will learn more as to how would the first two are going to affect the second one, the third one.
Yeah, of course, of course. And what would you tell someone who might be sitting on the fence right now?
Go for it.
Go for it. Easy. Fantastic. Well, Saket, really appreciate your time today, and thank you so much for your feedback.
No problem. Cheers.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Let me just awesome. Thank you so much. So